All right, what's going on? It's Bobby Skinner talking Giants, doing another free agent film breakdown. This time, the Giants signed safety slash corner Bobby McCain from the Commanders. Played mostly in the nickel this past year, a little bit of deep safety, but I see him with the Giants being put in that deep safety role. We're going to go through it, and there's really not even a ton of deep safety reps on this film breakdown, but that's where he's most valuable, and you'll see on this. In the slot, like nickel corner, he's good in zone. He's fine in zone, but anytime he's in man coverage is an issue. And then as far as playing in the box, he does not bring any physicality at all, and he misses tackles. So this won't be the most fun breakdown in the world, but it is valuable. It's good to learn about these guys. So like and subscribe to the channel, and check out all the other film breakdowns that are a little bit more fun. So let's get into it. So first play, playing this deep center safety versus the Giants. They're going to run this play action that they like to do. And he's got a good idea of what the Giants are trying to run. Now, Daniel Jones is scooting on this. But again, we're playing this deep safety role. You don't have speed here on this deep post. And you know that this cross is coming across the field. And as soon as, like, he's reading this route, he's seeing this play action, put that foot in the ground and come and shut this down. Because this is where Daniel Jones wants to throw. But McCain comes and slams down on this, stops Jones from throwing it, and then Jones is forced to be the fastest man alive and run for 24 yards, unbiasedly. Next play, basically the same thing at deep safety, but you got a little more responsibility on this because Darius Slayton does have speed, and you don't want to beat him on the post. But just a good job knowing what zone they're in, knowing that this guy's going to be off and there's going to be this cushion. The play action gets everybody flowing this way. I mean, and Hodgins should be wide open. But again, McCain's able to play from this deep spot and slam it down. And when he played deep from two high safeties, for the most part, he didn't get thrown at or tested. So he does a good job there. But I wasn't going to put a bunch of plays of just not being thrown at. So he played mostly as the nickel corner this year for the Commanders. So that's what the meat of this breakdown is going to be. And especially when playing the Giants. So here, just a good job stopping the throw. We're carrying this vertical. We know that this is our zone. So we're carrying this, not giving an easy throw. Richie James is showing an inside release. He pops back out. Just good job. Flip the hips. Come and shut this down. And once again, DJ is forced to scramble for a first down. Here, versus Richie James. Or verse, lined up on Richie James. Just a good job getting Daniel Jones off of his progression, right? DJ's eyes are over here. He's trying to hit the slant to Hodgins. So again, we're going to move with this Richie James. See what we got. Read the slant. You see he's got his eyes on it, knows what's coming. Flips his hips, closes down this window. DJ's forced to check down. So when he's putting his own coverage from the nickel corner, he's fine. He's not like some game changer where he's going to bait you, even though he did have 2 interceptions off of Jake Fromm. Never forget Jake Fromm. I didn't put that game in this because that's useless. But here, this little quick hitch. And we're trying to keep everything underneath. Again, carrying with this. Reading DJ's eyes. I mean, he's breaking on that ball. He's breaking on that throw before the ball's out of his hands, knowing what they're wanting to do. Again, knowing your opponent. Bellinger, they're not really carrying, he's not really getting the ball thrown to him in the seams. So quick, bam, lay a hit. I mean, good catch by Richie James, but, they were in second 15 and now they're put in 3rd and 10 because of that, and to go back, if he carries this, Richie's going to carry this out here, and then he's able to turn that into a little more manageable play. But instead, you're teaming up with the tackle with the linebacker. Here, lined up right here, Giants are going to run play action. Bring Richie James across the formation. He's playing the flats. Again, like if he's just reading his side of the field, Bellinger's staying in the block. Slayton's carrying vertical. This is a 3rd down. Thinking, okay, like Maybe I'll carry this. Nope. Seeing what they're doing, seeing Richie James coming across the formation, go and help and make a tackle. Here he is playing the flats on Saquon. Make a tackle on first down. Again, not getting caught up with all this. Again, this is pretty basic stuff, but he does a fair, good job doing this type of stuff. Now, here's where you get some negatives in zone. Lined up right here. This is that fourth and or this is a third down. Why are we peeking in on this? Like, this is Cam Curl's man. Why are we peeking in on this? And it allows Richie James to pop out and catch this and convert to a first down on a third down. You kind of got it. We know the Giants. This is what they like to run on some of these third and longs. You should be cheating this way, not cheating this way. And then you just see some mental mistakes. Like right here. Chase is on this. This is his zone. The flats are not your zone. Your zone is right here. And again, it puts the Giants down at the 5-yard line because he vacated his zone trying to be over aggressive. Like, this is a basic cover 2 right here. This is your zone, and he vacates it. And then just an easy pitch and catch for Daniel Jones to Isaiah Hodgins. But for the most part, he does a pretty good job playing his area and zone. Can be aggressive at times, but I think he does more good with that than he does get burned. Now here in man coverage, this is where he struggles. This is that 4th and 9. Again, he's got a mirror with Richie on the release. And he just totally gets sold out, gets his hips all out of whack. Now we're turning and chasing. I mean, you gotta know. You got these safeties over the top. You've got this leverage that he's gonna break this out. Richie's not gonna break this in, and he just gets himself totally out of whack there. And it all starts with the release. And that's how a 4th and 9 play, a play that Giants fans remember, how Bobby McCain gets to remember it. Here again, man coverage on Richie James. Just gets his hips, turns, and totally sauced. The ball doesn't come this way. But you're playing off coverage. You don't need to bail here. Keep your hips square. Turns those hips, and it just makes it easy for Richie James. Easy. And that was on a third down as well too. And then here on another third down, basically all these plays are on third down. Seems like the only time the Commanders played man. Just tackles Richie James. They don't call it. But again, losing it. Like, that should be called. That should be a conversion for the New York Giants. Instead, they end up missing it. And then as far as in the box, he's not a great tackler, and we'll show some. Here he is, right here. This is a third down, and he could have been the hero, and instead the Bears are converting. Because he misses a tackle. Lined up here on this. Go. Kind of gets ran over. Here, and I know Justin Fields is awesome, but gets just totally embarrassed in the open field, and it leads to a big, big run. And then he doesn't really bring any physicality in the box, and he just consistently gets blocked. I'm not going to show you 20 plays of him being blocked, but this is like an every down basis right here. I mean, whether it's wide receivers, tight ends, offensive linemen, in all the games I watched, I didn't see him really get off a block at all. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Not the most fun one in the world, but like and subscribe to the channel. You know, that's going to happen when you're signing vet minimum contract. So, appreciate you guys. See you on the next one. And let's go Big Blue.